here we go. Let's check it out, see what we got going on today. Welcome everyone to the live stream on January 14th, 2018. Let's wait for everybody to come in here first, making sure everyone's having a good Sunday. And we'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. For The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, Season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead, and Season 8 of The Walking Dead. So what's going on, everyone? Let's just wait for everybody to come in here. Live chat, what's up, everybody? Everyone is joining in as we speak. Hello, hello, hello. So live chat, if you want to post anything or any questions you have for me or anything. So I think we'll have a good Sunday conversation here. Hello, Stephen Tudor. Vicky Cole, William Lee, The Dell Show, Alan Rios, Brooke, Maggie, Andre, and we got a lot of good stuff here. And whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm going to cover a couple conversation pieces, some topics. The Walking Dead has released some big news recently, which is pretty great because we got to wait another month and 11 days before The Walking Dead comes back. I'm excited for The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. How about you guys? What are you excited more for? Fear the Walking Dead or The Walking Dead? Great question, William. I just asked that question as we speak. But I'm excited for maybe Fear the Walking Dead a little bit more because of the connection with Morgan and everything there too. So post your questions in the live chat. Super chats are always welcome. If you want me to focus on anything and highlight anything, that's always good. We got the cruise coming up very soon. We got some trivia question for the weekend. We got this guy we'll talk about in a second. So I got the proof in. We're doing the editing as we speak. And then I got people interested for book 6. Agreement is book 5, as it's right there. So book 6 will be starting. I'm going to start writing that in February. But I'm excited for that. I know people have been asking me about joining that for it. But I answered the question here. Kelly Taylor, is Gimple not writing seasons anymore? We just don't know. So for those who don't know, the big news is Scott Gimple is not going to be the showrunner of any show after season 8. He's going to be I don't even know, supreme power overlord of the Walking Dead universe. No, it's like content something. It's some made up position that was just made for him. It didn't exist. There's executive producer, there's showrunner, there's all this stuff, and then they give him some title. So yeah, I know actually the Steelers are playing it, well, probably now. They're the 1 o'clock game, so I would assume the Steelers will be playing the Patriots. I hope to see that because I want the Steelers to go to the Super Bowl. I don't want the Patriots for it. So what's up, everybody? We just got a rash of people joining. So, well, what I was talking about was Scott Gimple is not going to be the showrunner of The Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead after season 8. He's not going. I thought he was going to be the showrunner for Fear the Walking Dead, but he's going to be the overseer of things. Basically, there's Cam Bliss and Ian something is going to be they're going to be the showrunners. There's 2 showrunners for Fear the Walking Dead. How it connects, I'm sure he's going to have a hand in a lot of things. He's probably going to be in power somewhat, but not the showrunner. So he won't have to do the meetings and the interviews and the Talking Dead stuff. Angela Kang, who was a writer to co-executive producer, now showrunner in season 9, probably is going to be in touch with Scott Gimple and being very involved with it. I doubt Scott Gimple's just going away, but it's just he's not going to have to put up with probably the press and the publicity of things anymore. He'll be doing limited things because of the rash that people have been giving him and the big dislikes that are going around for the guy. I can understand that. So we got going on. What have we got for here? So Q&A, what you think? Do you think they will change it up and have Negan die this season since they had Carl die? Yeah, I know that's the big question. Is Negan going to live or die? I don't think so. I think they're going to keep him alive for, season 8, the second half, and into season 9. I just don't see that happening for it. So, but the big thing is how Morgan connects is what a lot of people are interested in. I'm very excited for that too, but I don't see Negan dying for that. Carl's situation sucks, and that's a big twist and problem with it. but we'll see how it goes down in episode 809. So do you think Daniel Salazar died? I don't think so. I think Daniel will be alive. If you don't see him die on the show, then they're going to most likely be alive. And hopefully we see a lot of the Fear the Walking Dead original cast from seasons 1, 2, and 3 make it to season 4. So hopefully I think they'll connect with the Morgan thing and also the new characters on there as well. So if you see my other videos, you've seen what happened with Morgan coming to there somewhat, and then you see the new people on there connecting with Morgan and Madison, and it's just pretty cool. I'm excited for it a lot. Hopefully you guys are as well. You don't even have to watch, I would assume, seasons 1, 2, probably season 3 you would have to watch a little bit, but the way they're doing it almost looks like a total reboot for Fear the Walking Dead season 4, which is fine. I believe William Luciana will return. I think she is there, going to be in Texas for some. I think everyone's just going to go to Texas, like that's the stomping ground. You could have went to California or New Mexico or Arizona or Colorado or whatever, but everyone's going to go to Texas, I guess, because they're close to the border. I don't know. I'm excited for it, if there's going to be a time jump or not. I don't know how it's going to go down with the new showrunners on either show for Fear the Walking Dead or season 9. Angela Kang has written some good episodes or co-wrote some episodes. We have that on my Instagram. I have a whole list of episodes that she wrote or co-wrote for it. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at the PT channel. We post stuff there all the time because it's pretty awesome to see some background of Angela Kang. Hopefully she can do some things and bring it back to what it was. I love the tagline, "Let's make The Walking Dead great again," because I want to. I want it to be the best show on there too. And I like the idea of The Walking Dead connecting with Fear the Walking Dead. And we have The Walking Dead a lot because it's not going to be year round because there's going to be breaks. But so The Walking Dead season 8 comes back February 25th in the States and February 26th for it. So then we have all the way till April 15th is the season 8 finale. So we have end of February to the middle of April. Then Fear the Walking Dead picks up right that same day, April 15th, to, probably 2 months, then a little break, and then 2 more months is what it would be. So, Ridvian, I don't know how to say your name, but will Morgan die this season? I doubt it because my thought process is, especially this kind of connects it, is Morgan stays alive, leaves Rick and the group and the Saviors and that whole dilemma in the kingdom, and goes to Texas for some reason, and then connects with Fear the Walking Dead. Because why would you have the same day of April 15th be the end of season 8 Walking Dead to the premiere of season 4 Fear the Walking Dead if it doesn't connect the two shows almost simultaneously, go right into it? Why would you have a relapse and have Morgan be right after he met Eastman? It just doesn't make sense to me. And we'll see how they actually do it, if it makes sense or not, but hopefully it does. But I don't think Morgan dies in the series or either series. I think he stays around to the very end for it. So I'm excited for everything on there for going forward. But let's answer some of these questions. Morgan, I don't think Morgan will die. What about Sierra? We don't know what's going to happen with some of the other characters, the minor characters from, The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, or Fear the Walking Dead specifically. I don't know what's going to happen with, because I think it's a total reboot, is Fear the Walking Dead season 4 is what I see. So do you know more about the Red Machete series, Steven? I don't know too much about it. I've seen a couple of the parts of it. I haven't really seen much about what it is besides the whole thing that ended with Joe and the Claimers, or Joe from the Claimers is pretty... That's interesting. I like the little connections for all that. I like to have all those connecting. I like the world of The Walking Dead connecting with it. I know at one point they said it wouldn't happen. It doesn't make sense that it wouldn't happen. I like the idea that it does happen and will happen for it. Just for uniformity of it for it too. Do you think they're going to try to figure out a way to save Carl? Carl's gone, and I think that's going to happen one way or another. We like it or not. I don't like it, but if you've seen the pictures, he's not doing so well. I think it's going to happen for it. So, I don't know. Copying. What is my favorite episode the new showrunner wrote? There's a lot of good ones on that list. It's hard to say. Nothing jumps out of my mind that's like, oh man, I like that one that she wrote. There's definitely more than I thought, and I don't know if she wrote them herself or co-wrote, because the list is pretty long for what she was a part of for it. So hopefully she does a good job going forward. That's all I care about. I said in the video that we talk about it, and we broke the news pretty early. So if you're not a member of the channel, hopefully subscribe to the channel, guys. Stay in the know by subscribing and being part of our Walking Dead family of the PT channel. And hopefully everyone in here has, and I appreciate it. And you guys are awesome for doing it, for sure. So do you think we will see Walker again on season 4? Tudor, great question. I know we saw a thing on Instagram or Twitter with the actor who plays Crazy Dog. I think he spilled the beans and said he's going to be in Fear the Walking Dead season 4. So I would assume they're both together. You can't have Crazy Dog without Walker. I like those two. They were probably a good part of the second half of season 3. I like them being back for it, and I like them all working together, I guess, to go against the Proctors, Proctor John, and those whole people. So too, William Luciano most likely will be back. The Fear premiere, Mr. Leahy, is April 15th. So the end of season 8 is April 15th, and the same day at 10 o'clock p.m. is Fear the Walking Dead season 4, April 15th, 10 o'clock p.m. United States, USA time. I'm excited for that. That's going to be a big day. April 15th is, is a ways away. So we're talking about months away for that, but I think I'm excited for Fear the Walking Dead a little bit more for it. So let's see what you got. Thank you for checking out the books, guys. You guys are awesome for that. I see a lot of comments in the live chat about the books. Then hopefully you guys will pick up this guy right here, book 5. I'm trying to push to get it done, to edit it, to have it done, but I just want to make sure it's done right. So hopefully it'll be done next week. In a week, hopefully I will announce in the live stream that it's available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions for it. So Jennifer, hopefully you can check out the books on any of those, and I'm excited for the series too. If you guys don't know, we're working on a comic book as well for the series. I'm not the best illustrator and artist for drawing's sake, but my guy Stan Yak in Russia, he has done some great stuff, and I put it in all my videos at the end, and hopefully you guys should check those out. But he made an awesome comic cover concept of Old Man Carl, and that got my attention, and I used his artwork in one of my videos, and I didn't know who to give props to, but it's at Saint Yak on Instagram, and his name is Stan Yak on YouTube, or not YouTube. I wish he should be on YouTube, but on Facebook. And he's going to be the illustrator for my comic of it. So I'm excited to have that. Hopefully it'll be out in months. It's going to take time to do it, but I just want to put that out there for it. But I'm excited for that, to share the news with you guys. And hopefully you subscribe to the channel and Instagram and all that stuff, so you'll stay in the know about what's going on with our social media for that. How months is due is Maggie? When is she going to deliver the baby? Lisa asks. Don't know. I like the pictures though. If you saw the first look pictures of her with baby Gracie, I like the idea of her taking care of baby Gracie. Hopefully she still has the baby. I know people are worried about Maggie still having the baby because it's been forever that she's been pregnant. Actually, it's not been that long. It's probably been at most 3 months. So she's probably been pregnant for 3, maybe 4 months, but I would stick around the 3.5 month mark, because she had the baby news with Glenn in season 6. Not that much time lapsed, maybe a month or so, and then we had the problem with the Saviors and Glenn, and everything there is with it. Then she's only been a day here, day there, hours there, certain things, 17 days of season 7, so it's only not even been a month for that. So it's been some time, and hopefully we'll have resolution to Maggie's pregnancy in season 9. I just don't see it happening in season 8 for it. So great question. Andre, who's going to save Jerry? Don't know where Jerry is. That's the big question at how the end of the mid-season premiere or finale, episode 808, hopefully in the premiere, episode 809, we'll find out what happened to Jerry, where he's at. Is he back at Hilltop with... hopefully he went. He's not prisoner of the Saviors, but we didn't see what happened with them. We just heard the gunshot by Simon, so I'm not sure what happened there for that. Hopefully this isn't lagging too well. I just see the spinning around the face here, so hopefully I don't know what's actually going on with the actual feed of it. Hopefully you guys can see for there, but I'm going to go for close to an hour today, guys, so hopefully post your questions in the live chat. and we'll get it going for any good content or questions you have. So I know everybody is hopefully excited for The Walking Dead future and Fear the Walking Dead, but people are questioning. Yes, M. King is the guy who did the Fight for Us art. He did that picture behind me. He did that picture. I'm going to pause this for a second, and hopefully it's buffering for this. I don't know what's going on for that. So I'm going to pause here and then restart. So let's pick it up again here. Sorry, I want to pause it for that. I don't know what this is doing. I just hate the idea of me not being able to see what you guys are seeing. If you're seeing this spinning output low here, it's pretty annoying to watch. Hopefully you've been able to see me. So hopefully it fixes the YouTube stream. I don't know what's happening with YouTube sometimes with these live streams. It could be my connection. It could be, you know, YouTube itself. It could be just the output of things. So hopefully you guys are checking out the other videos and checking out the content of the books and everything there too. We're trying to do big things here, and with you guys' support, we can. And I do appreciate everything you guys done for me. I don't know here still. Hopefully you guys are picking this up because I got the live chat going there. So book 5 will be out most likely in a week or maybe a week and a half at the most. So I'm going to post it for you guys when it's available. Don't worry, I will let you guys know for that. Again, I don't know what's going on here with this YouTube stuff. With the connection, I just see this still frame image of me. Let's pause it again. All right, let's pick it up again right here, guys. So sorry, double pause. So we'll do that. Still, like I said, I'm going to go for an hour. So I've been going for like 16, almost 17 minutes here. So we'll be going for 43, 45 minutes to do that. And hopefully we'll come pop back up here and we'll resume the stream and we'll be rolling again. So Kelly, hopefully Ezekiel is going to be okay. I would assume he is based on the comic storyline, and the show likes to stick to certain things of that, but we know that it's different here and there. So I think that we can assume a good assumption that Ezekiel will be okay for that. Again, now I see a different screen here. I don't know what the heck's going on with this, but either way, I'm just going to keep going and talking to you guys. Hopefully you can see my video capture, because that's what I can see on this one, but not on YouTube. So hopefully we got everything going for it. But do you think Heath will return when the Whispers come into play? I think so. I think he brings him around. I think Heath brings the Whispers to the show. Well, when will Gregory be killed? I would assume season 9 would most likely fit that story arc of it, because he's still got to be a problem, still got to be around, causing some problems in there too. Do you think Jerry will die? I hope Jerry doesn't. I hope Jared does. I hope Jerry stays around. And what we got for it? Yeah, Kelly, the picture, that's what everyone's worried about. The stomach picture of the first look where she's looking at baby Gracie holding her stomach. Hopefully she's okay with it. And we got some pictures loading here. All right, so we got here for the questions. You guys are asking some good stuff here. Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday and you're watching football, or having a good Sunday nonetheless. So Tudor, the comics will be digital most likely and paperback. I think it's a good idea to have both for that, but we'll have kind of the same things. I'm excited for the possibility of having digital and paper for you guys to enjoy, because we got some good content in the books, and I think they'll progress and transition very well to the comic series. I think that'd be pretty awesome to put illustrations to it, because there's not really any illustrations in the book, because it's too crazy to do that, to put it in there, to slide a picture in there, and the formatting of it. I think that's just pretty annoying to have the formatting be wrong for the pictures in the book. But either way, Matt asks, how will Morgan transfer over? We just don't know yet. That's time will tell. People are saying that it's this Eastman thing. I think it just transfers from season 8 to that time jump for it. Hopefully it just makes sense. Do you think Rick will allow Negan to pay his respects to Carl's grave when he learns he is dead? I wouldn't want Negan to come anywhere near myself, my people, and the grave of my son. That's for sure. And it just better make sense if they're going to keep him alive or not. Do you think they're going to get rid of Michonne, Anne? Hope not. They better not get rid of her because she's one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character on the show. And that would be pretty annoying if they got rid of her, because I don't know why that would make sense, because she is one of the strongest characters on there. She may be the last woman standing. I would like to see that. Possibly Maggie or Carol could as well. But I think Michonne has a very good chance of being the last woman standing on the show. Do you think Eric Walker will show up at some time? I think so. I think they left that open for a reason. I don't see why they wouldn't just get rid of him. I think that would make more sense to have that come back around for possibly the Whisperers. That's my theory for that. It could be another connection for that. He's part of the herd that the Whisperers are hiding in, or he's actually the mask of someone. That would be kind of crazy as well. So will there be more Carol and Daryl moments in season 8? I hope so. I hope there's some more of that in the series, not just season 8 going forward, because I do think Daryl will be the last man standing, if not one of the last people standing. Let's see what you guys have. Yeah, we got some good questions here. How will Morgan transfer over? Don't know about that. I'm just sure just yet. But I think hopefully it's a smooth transition from the two. Ezekiel will be okay at the end of the season. I think so. I think he will be there as well. Yeah, it's like kind of choppy what's coming up with the live chat. Hopefully you guys can see me. I don't know. I just see a blank screen here. I see that I'm streaming, but I don't see the stream actually happening through YouTube. So hopefully you guys can see me. I can't really see anything there, but what you guys so hopefully there. Yeah, see now it says an error occurred. I don't know what's happening with that. What's the playback? So it's kind of jumpy for me. What's going on with everybody here? I have this trivia question from The Walking Dead here. I like this. Right here is the Walking Dead desk calendar. Where does Amy first get bitten by the walker? So season 1, episode 4. Where does Amy first get bitten by the walker? That's kind of an easy one. If you remember season 1, episode 4, her cheek, her arm, her leg, or her neck. So where does Amy first get bitten by the walker? Her cheek, her arm, her leg, or her neck. What you got here? And I'll let someone there answer because it's a pretty easy one. But overall, I think I like the older questions when they're kind of tricky. But so Amy first gets bitten by the walker on her arm. Yep, whoever's saying arm, you're getting it right, because Greg Nicotero, the master of the walker transformations on the show, is pretty cool with he actually was the walker for that as well. So hold on 1 second, guys. Let me just check something of the battery's going to die for a second. I got to plug this in. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I just had to plug in the laptop. I forgot to plug it in when I was setting things up. So I'm back with that for it. So, yes, I'm going to watch Black Panther. I'm excited for that. I made a whole list of movies. I think there's like 12 or 13 movies that I'm excited for 2018, and it looks like a great year for movies. I like going to the movies, but they're so expensive nowadays that you got to pick and choose where to see them for it. So I'm going to see Black Panther. That'll probably be the first movie I see in 2018. Comes out February, is that 16th? Is that what that is? Is that a Saturday? Is that a Friday? Yeah, February 16th, I believe, Black Panther comes out, and I'm excited for everything for it. So, yep, Eric, you sent me an email and commented your tuna videos, which had a theory about Coral. Okay, I'll have to check that out, but I know a lot of people. Let's talk about Carl thing for a second here. So, and, you know, Carl has been a tough situation for people because he's one of the original cast. And if you like Carl or not, it kind of doesn't matter because Carl should be on the show for the future of the show, and Carl, the connection, the family connection with Rick and the Grimes family. But people are so all over the place with it. Some people are upset about Carl, and some people are annoyed that people are upset about Carl. They're like, get over it. Well, it was the last episode that we saw, so you got to give people some time. We got to think that hopefully 809 makes sense for the Carl death, which I think it will. I'm excited to see what happens with that being done with the whole episode, because Nicotero says we should have faith in the writers for how season 8, episode 9, the premiere, when it comes back in February, makes sense, and it'll help us understand it. Will it? Won't it? Some people might not or not. So it was funny because I went to the grocery store with my wife before I did the video, and I'm wearing a Walking Dead jacket, and one of the baggers at the grocery store said, I like your jacket. And I thought she was talking to my wife first, not me. And because it says Walking Dead on the chest pocket. And I was like, oh, so I was talking with her about it. And she said she hasn't really watched since Glenn died. And I think a lot of people haven't because of the ratings. And she said she watched a couple episodes in there, but hasn't really watched it. And so like, I think a lot of people are not watching it since then. And after the whole Carl thing, I think people will be watching it less and less and less. So, but is it going to hurt the viewers and the ratings too much? I don't think so. I think it'll help if they didn't do that, but they did, and they went that route, and they don't care about what the viewers think too much about their storyline too much, especially what Kirkman was saying in that article. I have a whole video about the Entertainment Weekly interview that Kirkman did, and it's like, what the heck was he saying? That he it's by design to, he doesn't care that the fans are worried about what the characters are. Sometimes that people die. It's like no one's safe on the show, and it was just so crazy to think of how it's just tough for I don't know what Kirkman was saying. I don't understand why he would just say things like that too, because I watched the show to escape in the world of The Walking Dead. I don't think that we should really feel on edge when we watch every episode of it. We have to worry about all the characters every time. That doesn't make sense. I mean, we watch it for an escape, to care about the characters, to see how they're surviving. I shouldn't have to worry about every character every episode. I don't want to be stressed out watching every episode on there too. That would be pretty terrible for it. So let's see what we got for the questions we got here, guys. Sorry I had to jump around a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see me on there going okay. So got some theories with it. So what do you make of Norman Reedus being the only Walking Dead star to attend CES 2018 with Charlie Collier? CES is not a big deal. It's not like it's Comic-Con or anything for The Walking Dead. It's not that big a deal for the content. I don't really there. I know Walker Stalker Portland is going on there too, and there was some great content as well online with Chandler Riggs talking about it. And I'm interested to see after the episode airs and then Chandler can actually talk about things, what actually comes out because of how things happen. Was it contracts? Was it money? Was it the writing? Does it make sense? So we'll actually be able to see what happened and what the plan was for season 8, because right now we're just not sure for it. So that's a lot of big questions. So do you think, yeah, right. Maggie, you could, I guess. We'll see. Yeah, you have to be at Hilltop though in that fictional world. So I'm not sure that'll happen. But will we ever have winter in The Walking Dead? Not really. I had made a whole video about that because of when they filmed The Walking Dead TV show is end of April, early May. And they just renewed season 9, so they'll start filming again end of April, early May. So they go from, say, end of April to the mid-November with, a week or two break over the summer. But there's not really the winter months anymore. End of April, I think that's the beginning of springtime. And then mid-November is the end of fall. So you have spring, summer, and fall. You don't get the winter months at all. I would love for them to bring in snow or bring something, have a night shoot when it's cooler out and have synthetic stuff and have a frozen walker and have the thing where Michonne runs through the snow and cuts a head off. And it would have been awesome if you had Shiva still alive and Shiva was running through the snow and everything there too. So I don't really think that it's possible for it. So, but thank you guys for joining me on here. A lot of people have jumped in here. So is it Jan or Tamara? Which one of you? Because I know when you use that account, it might be one of you two there. So hello, everybody. Hopefully the technical difficulties are okay. Right now I have an error occurred. Please try again later for my playback. I can't see anything. So hopefully you guys can see me okay. But I am doing the live stream this Sunday, and then I'll have one next Sunday. And then I won't be able to do one because I will be traveling, and I will have some great videos from my travels there. I'm excited for the big vacation that I'll be going on for it. So I'm excited for everything going forward. How about you guys? Are you, like I posted the question at the beginning, and what are you guys more excited for? Walking Dead Season 8 or Fear the Walking Dead Season 4? Hopefully you guys watch Fear the Walking Dead because I'm excited how that connects it. And Fear the Walking Dead Season 2 was okay the second half, and then went into Season 3 and it was all right. So I like that. I'm excited, the connections. I like the idea of having a big universe of this too, because it's a big escape too. And I like that about it. So I carry that concept into my books and into the soon-to-be comic on there for that. And hopefully you guys check it out on there too. Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions for everything. So, we got a lot of good points. Fear the Walking Dead, both. That's it's just, I'm hoping that it just makes sense, the Scott Gimple situation for it. So hopefully you guys understand what's actually happened. Scott Gimple he's been a good showrunner from season 4, 5, and 6. Season 7 and Season 8, it's been, I don't know if it was him, egos, money, content, writing, all the above, but it just took a little hit on there too. But hopefully he overall, he's done more good things than bad things. But some people would debate losing Carl and Glenn and Abraham is pretty terrible. It's pretty bad, but overall, if you look at the body of work, the seasons of things, it's pretty good. He's got a decent track record. He might be, batting 500. He ain't batting 1,000. He ain't up there. He ain't that great. But I think he got a promotion, basically. He's not going to be the showrunner. He's going to oversee all the things. So he's still going to be in power. I know people that signed the petition and everything. Maybe they feel like he'll win because he's not the showrunner. He actually got above the showrunner status now. So we'll see if that bites everybody in the butt. What happens if it's worse? Angela Kang is, she can only do so much, and she's actually she's the scapegoat now. She's actually the one that's being in the interviews and talking to it and doing the public relations and doing everything to be the face of the series now. But Gimple's still pulling the strings. He's like, puppet master there. So I don't know if only time will tell. But either way, like I said before, I'm hoping that it's good regardless. I'm just hoping that Fear the Walking Dead is good and The Walking Dead is good. I'm hoping regardless of how it is, and let's make it good again on there too. Are you reading the comics about the Commonwealth and the New World Order? That's a big storyline that a lot of people are excited for. I'm excited for it. So I'm excited for the future of The Walking Dead. And I don't know what's going on in this live chat, but people are having, conversations here too. Let's hopefully keep it cordial here, guys. We're trying to have a lot of good conversation here, but I don't know what's happening in this as well. So you got football going on. I really didn't watch much football yesterday. We watched The Gifted. Anybody watch the show The Gifted? We watched it on demand. I didn't even know that there was an episode, and then we're gonna have the 2-hour finale on Monday for The Gifted on Fox. I'm a big X-Men fan, so I'm excited for The Gifted show, and I want to see, good stuff coming. Hopefully they bring awesome stuff for the shows, the episodes, and the TV and the movies for the X-Men, but we'll see. So do I watch English soccer, Protected Lion? A little bit. I've watched. I'm a soccer fan. Or a football fan, as you might say, if you're across the pond there. I like David Beckham was my favorite soccer player. I like Real Madrid overall when he was there, but I like Lionel Messi on Barcelona. I don't really like Cristiano Ronaldo at all. I like good soccer, good football. Manchester United was the big team there, but I like a lot of just good content. So, wow, is that true, M King? The Jags are winning 14-0. So if they're kicking the Steelers' butt, man, that's crazy that Jacksonville is dominant. If that's true, so hopefully we got it. But we got a lot of big stuff for 2018 for this channel, the PT channel. Hopefully you guys are members and you subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, because we post good content and everything quickly as we can. As soon as we get it, we put it online for you guys. I don't know what the other channels and all that other stuff does, but hopefully you guys, we stick to good content and we post videos every day. So I'm excited for the future, I think, and you guys going forward with this channel. We got a lot of good things to it. The book, the comic series. So, and we got, hopefully, might be able to meet some of you guys at conventions. You got anyone going to any conventions pretty soon? I know Walker Stalker Portland is going on now, and then like the cruise, and then Walker Stalker Nashville, and then going to go probably Walker Stalker Orlando. I don't know if we'll just go to Orlando instead of Atlanta, but Atlanta is the big one, so we might go to Atlanta as well. We always have good videos of the panels for it. We like everything to get the good content and the panel interviews for everything for you guys. So, man, you guys are playing a lot of crazy stuff in this live chat today. So, yeah, I love soccer. I grew up playing soccer since I was 5 years old, and I played for, travel soccer in New Jersey, and then I was going to play in college and everything too. So, but I like soccer, football, whatever you call it. I am excited for the World Cup. I always like that, even though the United States did not make it. That's just crap. But they should have made it. Should have been Mexico and the United States, but they didn't make it. They didn't qualify, and that's what happens for it. So I got a couple things of the Punisher. Great question. I was going to bring that up, Tudor. I have not finished the Punisher yet. I think we got 3 or 4 episodes. So I am going to watch the Punisher for sure. We're going to get a picture with John Bernthal on the cruise, so I'm excited to meet him. And I'll be rocking my Punisher beanie that I don't have on now, but I will for sure. I am appreciative of you guys, and you guys are joining me on here too. I'm going to go for about 20 more minutes. So you guys, just be cordial with each other. Why is everyone calling each other trolls and this and that and fighting with each other? And man, just be like talkative with people. So yeah, let's get rid of this guy. So I'm going to get rid of, let's see. So we will have some people here just put stuff, people on live chat. See when people do that? I don't know if people were seeing it, but with Jake, whoever, they were posting just terrible stuff on there too. And you see what people have to deal with, like myself. They post terrible comments and just rude, disrespectful things. And hopefully I appreciate everybody doing, just being a part of this, Walking Dead family. I truly mean that. It just, you guys are, my PT peeps and my family and my people that I really care about and want everybody to have a good time and do that. So, but I just have everybody enjoying the content that we put on, and we're not going to win everything over. So we are appreciative of you guys for it. But I watched Bright and The Punisher on Netflix, and I thought both have been pretty good. The Punisher started off a little slow for me, but it's getting better. That's for sure. We got a couple episodes left, 3 and 4 episodes or so left in that series. And then hopefully we got some net. I thought Stranger Things 2 was pretty good. I like the first season a little bit better for it. But hopefully you guys are enjoying our content. So hopefully everyone is having a good break of The Walking Dead. What are you guys doing for, the lack of The Walking Dead in our lives? Are you reading the comments? Are you doing stuff with Netflix? Or are you reading my books? Because that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty awesome if you filled the time with the book series for that, because it is a good zombie apocalypse book series for it. And there's some cool connections for that if you like, you know, The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Zombieland, Z Nation, you know, World War Z. There's a lot of cool stuff in there too. And the interactions with the people in it, you know, that's loosely based about myself and my family and my life and my friends. It's like it's getting put in paper because my whole idea is to put it on paper for people to have and to, you know, be there forever. So actually, no, my cat is, I assume, on the sofa right now, bundled up in some blankets because it's a little colder here in Florida today. We got a little warmer and then it cooled down a little bit, but our two cats are on the sofas, bundled up on there as well. And you can see that on Instagram at the PT channel. So, Jan watching Walking Dead. I like watching the old Walking Deads myself. I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to watch the old Walking Deads. I'm going to watch probably the old Game of Thrones. And that sucks that it's 2019, that we got to wait for the last 6 episodes of Game of Thrones. But it is what it is. You got to wait. We got to do it. And hopefully it's done right. And hopefully the episodes are at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like the premiere and the finale better be like 2 hours long because we got to make up for the lack of episodes that are left in this series. It's yeah, I'm excited for the future of everything. I don't know how he snuck back in here, but Jake Fisher's been writing some stuff here. But yeah, I'm excited about the comics for it. So the comics are going to be connecting the book series, the chapters, to visual content. The books will be the content that will base it a lot of. Well, there's going to be some differences though. We're going to have some little things to play with it. For, you know, it's not going to be like drastic differences. You know, we're not going to have main characters get killed off like somebody wrote on the Walking Dead show. That won't happen. But we'll have some new things, and we'll have some of the ability to draw faces with how you see them. You know, Ryan will be myself, so hopefully you'll be able to pick that up for it. So, Lewis, I appreciate you checking out the book, and all you guys for checking out things. So, I like the idea of you guys being a part of it too, because you guys can be a part of it. Just got to donate to, we've been using Patreon, but I'm going to go to my PayPal account for it. It's just easier. Patreon has too many fees and too much junk that comes along with the same thing. And it's just Patreon is good for certain things, but overall they charge you a fee to do this and that. There's like fees all over the place. When we just go to transfer money on PayPal, and we get you in the books, and we have it done. And we do that, too. And we put you in it, and there, too. So we have 3 people in Book 5 that'll be out in a week or a week half. Yeah, M. King Book 5 will be out. So if today's the 15th, the 14th, we're going to edit today, and the 15th in this week. So I would assume next week in the 21st, if not, 22nd or so, around there, it'll be available for purchase. So in a week, or like 8 days or so, I'm going to try to push to have it done for Book 5 to be available for that. And then Book 6 you can be a part of, and I've had some people wanting to be in that, so it's definitely a chance for it. So Jan, is Kindle any good for reading your books? Yes, it is. The formatting's a little weird. It's the same content from the Kindle, from the paperback to the digital Kindle. It's smaller, it's weird, so the chapters it's the same content and material. It's just there might be spaces between the end of chapter 5 or something and then the start of chapter 6, and it might be on the same page or something. The format's just a little weird, but it's far cheaper on Kindle to buy than in paperback. It's just the quality is so much better in paperback, and it's just a better thing for it. It's just the formatting. There's nothing you can really do about it. The Kindle stuff is weird, but it's a good way to do it if you can't really pick up the paperbacks for them too. Some of the books I've looked into, I might get a couple copies of the book and sell and sign them and then ship them out myself. I'd have to charge a little bit more. Like I might charge $20 for that. So I'll buy the book myself, sign it, make it personalized to you, sign it, and then ship it myself. But I'll probably do it for like 20, maybe $25 to have my signature on them. And in the comics as well, probably going to do that as well, to have some signature copies of that too. So if anyone's interested for that, let me know. I'll be able to do some of those. Just got to charge a little bit more because I got to ship them out. I got to buy them myself and then ship them again after that too. And it's just, a custom thing with my autograph on there for you guys. I'm hopefully we'll be able to do that. Just got to let me know. So, but hey Brian, you should do reviews for the first season of The Walking Dead. If I had a little more time, I would go back and redo the season 1 reviews and everything there too. I'm probably going to do stuff season 8, the stuff from the comic and reviews of those season 8. I don't know. I might do a thing where my favorite episodes I'm talking about, because my favorite episode is season 6, episode 9, No Way Out. I think to me it's just the best episode. I don't know how it could get any better than that, just because it's such a roller coaster of emotion, of ups and downs and craziness of what happened with Carl and the walkers and just the Rick and the fighting, and it's just awesome, the music and everything too for that. But to recap, guys, because I'm going to go for like another 15 minutes, post your comments and questions in the live chat. I don't know what's happening with the live chat either. It kind of died down a little bit from it refreshing. But reaction videos are just, to me, I have to have the thing playing in it while I do it, or you're watching me watch the video and then you can't have the video playing in there too for copyright stuff. It's just a lot for it. I do reviews and stuff after the episodes air, so that's kind of my reaction right on there as well. So yeah, Nick, we're doing a comic version of my novels. We're working on them now. My guy Stan Yak in Russia is working on the cover. He gave me some ideas. I gave him some ideas, and we went back and forth, and we're switching there too. But the comic cover, I will post it on my Instagram, so you will be able to see that. You will post it on Facebook at a Fight for Us Facebook page. So if you're on Facebook, we have a Walking Dead community Facebook page and a group, a PT channel page, a Walking Dead Mystery Boxes page, a Fight for Us page. We have a lot of good stuff on Facebook. On Instagram, it's at the PT channel and at TWD Mystery Boxes, and it's TWD Mystery Boxes on Facebook as well. So we got a lot of stuff going around, and the comic is getting there. It just takes time to be done right, and we're trying to make it done right in here and working on for it as well. So M King, I would like to sign your books. If I could meet you at a convention or something, I'll sign your books. It'd be easier to do that versus, I wouldn't want them to get injured or like damaged in shipping. I wouldn't want your books to be torn up. So if you ship them to me and then I ship them back, it's just a risk of them getting torn up. But if at a convention, we'll be at, the cruise, Nashville, Orlando, and then most likely Atlanta for Walker Stalkers. So I wouldn't mind doing it for. So what you got for it? So do you think Norman and Andrew have renewed their contracts too? Hans, maybe. We don't know yet, as it was just renewed. So season 9, it was renewed by AMC, which of course we knew that was going to happen. We don't know who's under contract yet. We know it was coming to season 8, and that was the last thing. Maybe Negan was, because they came in later. Maybe certain characters were. They're kind of hush-hush about it. So it'll probably get announced. And Norman Reedus will probably sign a lifetime contract. Like, as long as I'm alive, I want to play Daryl Dixon, because he loves playing that for sure. So Q&A, Lewis, if they made a third Walking Dead TV show, and what would you like to be? I would like the government or military point of view. That's interesting. I wouldn't mind it actually being a spin-off prequel type of show before the Saviors or Hilltop or the Kingdom. I would like that. Or it could be like you said, a government thing in Washington, D.C., or whatever they're planning to do, and then they come together. What if it was the Commonwealth? They had a show of the Commonwealth, and then it connected with that too. I would like that one actually as well. So if we had a Commonwealth before the comics and everything there, so the third story show would be the New World Order, the Commonwealth thing. So I like that as well. But yeah, book 5 will be very soon out. Very soon, M King. Don't worry. So the books, Diana, they're right around. They're no more than $15. The first book is $14.99, and then they get lower in price, like $14 something, $14.44, $14.43. So they're not any more than $15 per book of that. The comic books will probably be around $3, $3 to $4. We got to work on our price once we get that as well. So big things are coming, guys. Hopefully you are a part of them, just like you're a part of this, live stream every Sunday at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Florida, where I'm at right now. Hopefully it warms up a little bit too. So for some reason, I have to refresh here. What's up, 83 Dread? Is that Dredd like Judge Dredd? Like I am the law, Judge Dredd? But Nashville, pretty cool. If you're going to Nashville, M King, I'll be able to sign them there. Pretty cool. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. We'll just have to work on how I can sign it for you. And I have no problem doing that. You've been a good person for the books and, being part of the channel. So no problem for it. So, see, I got all this refreshed now. I see all this for it. So, for the live chat, sorry, it's just not refreshing live real time. So, Brian, what do you think the different uniforms mean with the end of, I don't know. That's a good point. It could be regions. It could be areas. It could be rank. The one guy in the red looks like he's some kind of special tactical group. It could be exactly. So, Dennis, it could be that they're a different different ranks, different areas, different, or just they didn't have any more white of the armor or the armor for it. So, the white could be around the main guy, Lance, and then Mercer could be a different portion of it. So, hopefully it gets all explained for it too. So you think they would use more horses starting with season 9? Yes and no. Horses are a pain in the butt for filming and shooting with it too, but they should. Electric cars or horses would make sense, right? So I love seasons 5 and 6 as well. K. Nelson, if I went to donate through PayPal, do I have enough with your name? Yeah, PayPal. Jan, I can give you my PayPal account for that. It's a different thing. It's a different name, so it's a different email address. So PayPal, it'll go right through that. It's actually the better thing. So it's a good way to donate because you can do it as a money transfer. You don't have to do it as a purchase, and it's far easier for a lot of people who already have PayPal set up, and it's far less fees than Patreon for it. So I can get that right in there for you. Jane, let me know what you want to do. If you want to have a part in there and what's up with the donation, let me know. What do you think about Hardy delete? What are we talking about, Brian? Do you think the season 8 finale could surpass Too Far Gone? I don't know. The season 8 finale needs to set up things, so it could very well. I think the ratings do very well for the fact that it's going to be season 8 finale, season 4 Fear the Walking Dead premiere. Connecting the way, if people don't, because episode 809 is going to be very highly rated because it's the last Carl episode, so people are going to watch and view it. But we'll see who views it and who sticks around for the second half of season 8. So I'll definitely read the comics for it. Keep us posted for sure. Uganda Warrior, I will keep you always posted for it. You can definitely check out the book series and be ahead of the game and know what the story's about a little bit, or you can always wait for the comics. They're always going to be pretty awesome. The illustrator I have, Stan, is awesome, and I'm excited to work with him. He does some great stuff, especially the walkers. We don't call them walkers. They're zombies. I don't know why. In my book, the zombie world, we call them zombies because in my world, we already know that too. And in the world of the Fight For Us series, we kind of know movies and we know stuff already, and we know the world of the zombie shows and there too. So we were already knowing to kill the brain and know to do certain things about it. It wasn't in this make-believe world where people don't know how to kill a zombie right now too. Like everyone kind of knows when you're a little kid, zombies, you have to shoot them in the head and take out the brain, and Dracula you got to kill with a wooden stake, and sunlight and stuff. You kind of know certain horror, mystery, sci-fi, certain things. So I'm excited for that. So I'm going to Nashville Saturday and Sunday. I will be there. It's May 12th and 13th, I believe. The ticket prices, you can get general admission for like $50. Buy one, get one. Buy one, get both days free or something. They always run deals through Walker Stalker. So always check walkerstalker.com or Groupon or something, or follow them on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook because they will post deals when they're around and get emails for that. So it's very, very cool. So they should do a third Walking Dead they should do something. They should keep The Walking Dead from a different point of view. That'd be pretty awesome for that. The series is a moneymaker, and they're going to keep it rolling, I would assume. And we'll see what happens with the Gimple new job, with the Angela Kang showrunner job, and the position, and the Fear of the Walking Dead thing. So I'm excited for all that. So yeah, just let me know, Jan, what you would like to do for that. Jan and Tamara, maybe, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I would do that there too. So, yeah, if you read the book, you'll know that there are some dogs, at least one dog for sure. So, I love writing that character. I love the idea of the dog character that I have in the book series, because I just like the idea of having animals still alive. There's definitely animals in my world to fight for us, for sure, on there for it. So, I love being interactive with you guys. I love talking to you guys and being this. It's, it's a barber acupuncturist from Maryland. Very cool. Hopefully you're staying warm in Maryland. Yes, I'm a PT. So, man, I got to check the scores. Jags are up 21-0. So the Jacksonville Jaguars are dominating this game right now too. That'd be kind of crazy if they made the Super Bowl. I would actually love that actually too. Not because I'm a Florida person and I love the, Jacksonville team. I like the Dallas Cowboys actually, but that would be pretty awesome if the Jacksonville Jaguars made the Super Bowl, even with Blake Bortles and all. So I don't know if they're going to be able to beat the Patriots. If they beat the Steelers, we'll see if that actually happens. But the Steelers are falling apart here. The Jacksonville Jaguars are dominating them by what people are telling me here. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. But I'll go for a couple more minutes. We'll do a couple rapid fire questions. Hopefully you guys check out the book series, the comic series soon to be, the art, the stickers, the pictures, the Facebook pages, everything there involved with social media. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you guys stay in the know by subscribing what everybody is staying up on. I'm excited for the 2018 of this channel on there too. So Nick Jones, great question. PT, will there be shocking deaths in your novels and comic? Well, I would assume once you read book 5, that'll answer some of those questions already. Book 5 is going to answer that for sure. But there's going to be some deaths of major characters for sure. Not everyone's going to make it, and it might be some time for that, but certain people will live, certain people won't for it as well. So, Adam, is there a lot of action in Fight for Us? Yes, there are a lot of action sequences. There's pretty much action from the very beginning of the book. There's some story and some of this and that, but for the most part, it's action, it's zombies, it's gunfire, it's fighting, it's, what the world is. It's pretty good. I'm excited for it. The first book had some editing issues. We had to do a whole big re-edit of it, and I changed that too. So I apologize for any of those mistakes that were in the first edition of those. But we fixed them, and everything is good now going forward in the later books. And the first book, we had to do a major rehaul of that. But for the the 5th book and beyond, and really all of them now, they got really good editing and everything compared for it. So, wow. It's just funny how people are sneaking in here to write meaningful. So, all right, guys. So we got here. Let me see. Let me go rapid fire on these questions. So, like I said, what if Beta was Rick's brother? Well, we find out who Beta was in the comic if you find out what it was. What do you think about the Whisper bit Carl conspiracy? I don't believe it's myself. Whispers are not going to bite Carl. Carl got bit by a walker. Unfortunately, it was pretty sad that he's going to go out like that. Did anything have to do with stepping down Angela King? The Gimple Kang thing, I don't know why it happened, but it's probably just public relations to calm everything down, to have people, say, all right, we're gonna take things back. Don't worry, don't give up on the show just yet. So there's a lot of action in my books. Will there be shocking deaths? Yes and yes for sure down the road. And in book 5, there's some big stuff coming up there for it. Let me just refresh the live chat before I get out of here for this Sunday. So sorry for the technical difficulties. I don't know why we've been having those more and more and more, but you guys are awesome for that. So, well, Dylan, I don't know who Dylan's actually going to become, if he actually lives or dies in season 8, but I'm sure it's going to occur one way or another, what you find out for it. So Jan message me, Tamara Jan, sorry, message me. I will message you how to get my PayPal, but private message me on YouTube. I will put it there. I don't want to put it just on here on the live chat, but I will put it directly for you on there too. So what part of Florida are you in? I'm Central. So Nether Fox, I am in Tampa. That's where a lot of the story takes place in the Fight For Us series for that. So Tampa, Florida. We got here. Yeah. Do you think Nick or Walker from Fear the Walking Dead will become Beta? Hopefully Beta is its own character, your own people on there. Hopefully it's just that Beta is its own character, its own actor, its own thing. I'm hoping that we got a lot of big things coming forward with the Whispers in season 9 for that, guys. So thank you guys for joining me this Sunday. So Carl's death will push you to become alpha. No, we're not going to have, I don't think any of these people are going to become alpha. I think alpha is alpha and beta is beta, and we'll see how it goes down. So last one here, if Shane was still alive, how do you think he would react to Carl being bitten? He'd be pissed. He would be pissed at Rick for letting it happen. He would blame Rick for sure, and he would be very upset. He might go out killing a lot of saviors in a rampage, and we'll see what it is, if Rick goes in Shane or not. So we'll see. Hopefully people ask John Bernthal these questions if he does a panel. He should do a panel on the Walker Stalker cruise, and I will have that, guys, for you if it happens on that. So you guys are awesome. I'm going to have to stop now. I wish I could go for hours on that too. But Tamara, Jan, message me on here, and I will give you my PayPal account, and you can donate on there for it. So there you go, guys. That is my Sunday, January 14th live stream. Thank you guys for joining me. You guys are awesome, and we got a lot of good information coming out and about, and you guys are hopefully be around and sticking for it. So I like the idea of you joining me every Sunday, not a Koopa clown and those clowns that do that, but you guys are awesome. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I will see you guys next Sunday. Thank you, guys.